That door shouldn't be open. 2. For days before this night, he knew something was wrong. Even though the unit right next to this one had been empty for a long time, these days felt a little bit off. For one, the landlord had gone inside to make some repairs, but he'd never actually seen him leave. I suppose it was entirely possible that he had left when he wasn't looking, and that would be exactly the best possible answer, well, but his work truck had been parked there for so long. He supposed these things happen. He had many units. Maybe he also had many cars as well. But that wasn't it. At least, that wasn't the worst of it. It was also the constant weird noises coming from the unit, particularly near the door. Anyways, the worst of the worst was it was the smell. The smell was something that he couldn't actually explain. It didn't quite smell like death. It almost smelled like an old house would smell like. Fast forward to tonight, and he couldn't understand why he hadn't left before tonight. Tonight, the door was now open. It was dark, really dark. The dark felt infectious, as if it was radiating from the open door. Terror filled his body, and he felt like he couldn't move. No, movement was not an option now. It felt too late. There were now footsteps approaching. They were slow but steady, as if the footsteps had a purpose. It got closer, and closer, and then it appeared. Terror filled him as he saw white skin and dead eyes. Now the smell was stronger than it had been before. It slowly made its way out of the door. It then fell and began to crawl in an unnatural way. It didn't even moan. It made no sound. It just crawled towards his bed. The worst was the waiting. What would happen when it reached the bed? Now, there was nothing but silence. He could hear each breath he took. Each breath felt like an eternity. The crawling had stopped. But he felt it. He felt it was right next to him. Then he heard it move under the bed and up to the other side. He couldn't bear to look. The moonlight, though. The moonlight showed its face as it slowly started crawling up and climbed onto bed. The scary part was, it didn't even seem to notice him. It just grabbed the pillow, put it down, laid its head, and put the blankets over its head. That's it for now. I'm gonna leave it just like that. And maybe when I have some time, I'll come and I'll finish it up.